Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Rob from a wet and wild and windy Wales, Sunday morning. Wake up this morning and found myself with a bit of a quandary. The wife's gone out with her daughter for a while and I got nothing to do. So I suppose I could go out in the garden, do a bit of digging and weeding and whatever, but it's raining, or it looks like it might rain in the next 3 or 4 days or so I'm up the attic. I'm just going to run a few cars round, so hopefully you'll join me and watch me enjoy a few of these beauties. I'm going to give a few laps to. Start off with a Scalextric Mini Miglia. Beautiful little car, as you can see. I've done a video on this before, but just give her a few laps, see what you think. Lovely little cars, these Scalextric Minis. Go really nicely. Same with all, pretty well all Scalextric cars. They're lit front and rear. Detail is superb. I know a couple of the newer cars, the quality's been a bit iffy, but I've got no real complaints. I had one issue with a Ford GT40 last year, which Scalextric sorted. But on the whole, they make a pretty good car, and I'm happy. They got most of us into the hobby, and as you can see, this little beauty runs around really nicely. Gives you a chance to have a look at my track as well, just while we're hanging out doing nothing, relaxing or gardening. I think there's only one answer, isn't there? So pop this next car on. It's Carrera Porsche RSR. I bought this because of Rahul at Conquest Racing's video. He did an absolutely superb video on this about 2 years ago, the Green Monster. If you haven't seen it, click over onto Rahul's channel. It's one of the best slot car videos ever made, and what a superb car. I know Scalextric and Carrera are classed as toys, but they're not toys, they're models, and Carrera and Scalextric do an equally good job of making them. As you can see, this one's lit front and rear as well. Sticks to the track really nicely, and I keep saying it on my videos, it's one of those cars that doesn't need to be driven fast. Gentle poodle around, just admire it. Beautiful car. Just bring it around and we'll move on to the next one. Here we go. Beautiful car, one of my favourites, and this is probably my all-time favourite slot car. It's a slotted GT40. It's the Ken Miles Le Mans second place car from 1966. Should have been the winner, but we all know the story there. Stunning detail from slotted, really nice. And this is one of those cars, it's only me that drives this, because this isn't going to get damaged. This is going to get looked after and cherished. Beautiful paintwork on it, beautiful running gear. Slotted just get it right, don't they? Absolutely stunning car. Fast when you want it to be, but again, it doesn't need to be fast. Just looks beautiful, pootling around. Slotteds make really nice cars. I've never had an issue with any of their cars that I've bought. Detail's always great. The only issue, I suppose, is they don't like their cars, but it's an aftermarket thing that any of us could do if we really wanted to. There we go, perfect tribute to Mr. Miles, that car. Absolutely stunning. Move on to another Scalextric now, AC Cobra. This was a gift from Pete at Track Fans TV. This just turned up in the post one day to convince the wife I hadn't bought it. But fortunately Pete had popped a note in there, so thank you very much, Pete. A stunning little car, Golf livery. Everybody loves a Golf livery. Lit front and rear, beautiful detail on it, and it flies around the track. as you can see. Really nice little car. Again, one of my favourites. It's another one spends most of its time in the display case, sitting there looking pretty. And this, well, look at this. It's an older car from Scalextric, Lancia Delta. I finally managed to buy this off a good friend of the channel and personally, Mac. He didn't want to sell it, but in the end he relented and let me have it. And what a beautiful car. Again, lit front and rear, and it's just absolutely stunning. I love this car. I will never ever sell it. Gold paintwork, absolutely beautiful. Decals beautiful on it. Running gear beautiful on it. And it does exactly what you want it to do. Runs around really nicely. So thank you, Mac. It's a phrase you've heard in lots of my videos, and it's a phrase you'll continue to hear, I think, because he never fails to surprise me and come up with some wonderful cars. Bring her down, give her, there we go. What a stunning car, beautiful. Now on to an older Scalextric car, another GT40. You may have noticed there's a proliferation of these on the channel, but they are my favourite car. I've got about 50 of them at the moment. This is another one that Mac managed to get me, so thank you, Mac. I think it's a German only edition, but what a beautiful car. And it's one of those that every time I show it I get loads of comments, and it's another one of those that it's only me that drives this. This is not getting damaged at all. Again, it spends most of its time in the display case, comes out on special occasions, and today's a special occasion because I've been left alone and I've got a couple of hours to myself. And being a married man, I'm sure you'll all agree that doesn't happen very often. So when the cat's away, the mice will play, and this mouse is playing. As you can see, goes around really nicely. White paintwork or off-white paintwork stands out really nicely. Just a beautiful car. There we go, pop her there. Now we're moving up to next level. NSR Pink Pig. What a beautiful car. Limited edition. There was less than 1,000 of these made, I think, and a little bit more expensive, but it was a case of oh, I'm having one of those, and have one I did. And again, comes out very rarely, but a beautiful car. I know it's not a correct livery for this car. That was never made, the Pink Pig livery was never applied to the 917K, but who cares? What a beautiful car. And we can all say we're big tough men, but there's not one of us can honestly say they don't like a pink car. And there's no better car to like than a Porsche 917 in the Pink Pig livery. Goes really nicely, handles the track really well. And take a little bit of fiddling about to get them running 100% when you first get them out of the box, but this is what's classed as a hobbyist car. So it's next level up from your Scalextric and Carrera that you just literally pull straight out of the box and expect to run perfectly. These ones you have to do a little bit of work, but you can adjust the axles, adjust the motor pod, and you can get them running tidy. There we go, another recent purchase, this one from Roger Barker Slots. Thank you, Roger. It's a Revel BMW 320. Another stunning car. Managed to pick this up at a really good price. Did a video on this a couple of weeks ago. What a beautiful car. Absolutely stunning. Look at those wheels. They've got to be some of the nicest wheels you'll ever see on a slot car. Decals are superb. I bought this because of Dave at Slot R was gifted one by his wife, and I saw it and I thought, oh yes please. So found one and bought it, and it goes really nicely. Beautiful little car. Another one that lives in the display cabinet quite happily. Comes out every now and then, but it's just great. One of those bad day at work, go and pick this off the shelf and give it a few laps. Everything seems better then. Give her one more lap round. So I'm rabbling on a bit now. I've been on over 10 minutes already. I'm sure most of you are bored of the sound of me already, but hopefully the cars are keeping you interested. Pop her there. There we go. Scalextric Formula 1. Lotus 49 I think this is. Beautiful car. Picked it up from Gaydon last year. Paid virtually nothing for it. Brand new in the box. I think I paid £30 for it. And what a sight these old Formula 1 cars are. Scalextric make a superb job of them. Hold the track really well because obviously they're so long and thin and wide. Long, low and wide. Beautiful to look at going around the track. Hold it really well as well, and a nice little turn of speed when you want them to. There we go, bring around, and we do another recent purchase, which if you watch the channel you'll have seen this in the last couple of weeks. Carrera Capri RSR RS 3100. Came off Mac again from his own personal collection, so thank you Mac. Beautiful car. Lit front and rear, and just look at it, stunning. All us that grew up in the late 60s and 70s will remember seeing these on the road. The car you always promised yourself. And seeing this go round, why wouldn't you promise yourself one of these? Beautiful car. I'll give her one more lap and start winding down then. There we go, look at that, absolutely beautiful car. Look at those blue lights, absolutely stunning. Well done Carrera. Last car I'm going to have a few laps with. Did a video on this a few days ago. Revo slot Opel Kadett. Not a massive fan of Revo slots there, but that's down to me not having the skill to set them up properly. But it came from a good friend, Daz Hall. Traded with him at Gaydon and I walked away with this one. Little bit noisy, needs the gears grinding in really, but something I'll do when I've got a bit more time. Probably the next time Sue goes out and leaves me alone for a couple of hours. But as you can see, goes round really nicely, holds the track really well. Great fun these Revo slots are once they're set up. Bit daunting for some people because they do need setting up out of the box, but once they're set up, is there a finer car out there? I don't know. Let's bring around. There we go. So thank you all for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed what you see, or you've seen. Well, then we just have a quick go down the line. Some nice cars here, I think you'll all agree. And most of them are fairly readily available. So thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Leave me a message. I'll always get back to you. I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.